Hello guys. Oh, a kanji man. Yeah, I wasn't planning to live stream this game, and I know I said I was thinking of doing all the knockout games. It's just too much in the end energy wise. Yeah, I was just going to cover Spain Croatia. I'm going to cover the end of this match because this has just been a crazy game. We're in the second half of extra time, 18 minutes in. It's swung in. Part of me is playing this with the hope that there's going to be a penalty shootout at the end of it. I love my penalty shootouts. Yeah, this is going to be a much more laid back commentary. I was not expecting this game to be so crazy. I thought it'd be a low scoring game again. Uh, France just going into beast mode. Like, as soon as Switzerland play that penalty and it's saved, get the penalty and it's saved. Here's Mbabu. Oh, did Lloris keep that in? He did, didn't he? And it's back with Kingsley Coman, man. Uh, the idea that, oh my gosh, yeah, this game's mad. So Switzerland could have gone 2-0 up, penalty saved. Within like 5 minutes, France are in front. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mbappe still scoreless in the tournament. Damn. When is his luck going to change? Yeah, so this is going to be a completely laid back stream because I just wasn't expecting this game. I'm repeating myself, but I wasn't expecting this game to be so ridiculously spectacular again. We've been we've been spoiled so badly today. International football. It's never this chaotic. But France's defence was so lax. As soon as Pogba scored that crazy goal, probably the second best goal of the tournament, nothing will beat Schick's goal against Scotland, simply by virtue of how he scored it. But it's like, as soon as France went 3-1 up, then they just switched off, they went to sleep, and Switzerland have come back into it, and I just can't miss this. This is absolutely classic, man. Pogba. Oh, it's into Mbappe. Oh, he's missed. Oh dear. Oh, don't cut to a camera right next to his shoulder, man. Don't be so intimate right at that point, dude. Do it for the replays, not like live, man. Oh, has Mbappe hurt himself? Oh dear, has Mbappe looks like he's done a groin or something. So yeah, Pogba's ball. He's onside Mbappe, and then it's a tight angle. Sommer's near post, and I think it's already going as he. Yeah, it might already be going as he's preparing to take the shot. Oh dear. Oh, that is. Oh, I'm worried for him now. Oh, he's still limping. So Marcus Thuram's coming on. Yeah, so this game's been mental. Part of me wants it to go. Like, I really want this just to go to penalties, just for fun, you know. I think France would probably win the shootout, but Switzerland are capable of winning it too. So much has happened. That's a really ambitious ball. Easy for the Reese. No one near him. So yeah, like, I was wondering before the tournament of doing live streams like this being really laid back, but honestly, I feel I have ability as a commentator. Like, I can be pretty quiet and in terms of how I express myself, but I've realised if I express myself more, I feel even better. So yeah, I'm going to do more of that over the remaining games in the tournament as Thuram's low cross is cleared away by Alvedi for a corner. This game, like, fully warrants it. I can't miss this. I was just chatting with friends and I was watching the game, and then this all happens. Like, what is this? I really don't want there to be goals in the final 10 minutes. I want penalties. But even if there is a goal, it's going to be mad, man. Like, oh, cleared behind again. And now France are really applying the pressure. Can Switzerland hold off another 8, 9, 10 minutes of this? I'm not sure. I'm going to be talking, like, pretty much non-stop for the time being. Uh, this is ridiculous. Uh, and I think is that Freuler? Freuler's now got a knock. Just stop the count. Just blow the whistle. Just start the shootout. I want pens. Like, of course, I think the Spain-Croatia game, regardless of what happens in the remainder of this match, the Spain-Croatia game is going to be better than this. But this game, dude, It's like not as chaotic, but still chaotic, just in a more, say, disciplined way. Oh, what a delight. And now Switzerland have got the ball up the pitch. And France are really they're really going for it with their pressing and stuff. They really want to pursue a winner at this point. Does it really matter, guys? I guess they'll win and then they go to the next rounds with one more goal will do it. But their defence has been so off, and it's not just Clement Long. Like everyone has just been way off. I've not really been that good tonight, like spotting who's been well at defending. But I'd say Varane's been very solid as a defender, to be honest. As Rabiot intercepts. And that's a good ball into Thuram here. Oh, and Giroud's put it wide. Giroud could be taking a penalty. Pogba could be taking a penalty. Like when France were 3-1 or 3-2 up, he took Griezmann off Deschamps. What was he thinking? Griezmann is so important to France's attack for me. Another thing that's annoying about these extra times is that normally, at the end of extra time, going into extra time, teams are tired, they don't go for it. We go to penalties. In these tournaments, teams just go for it. They just start attacking, and amazingly, it's amazing there hasn't been a goal so far in extra time, because normally there would be, right? Screw up, Sommer. Don't screw this one up. Okay. Just so much madness. I was chatting to my friend, and then the notification from a SofaScore comes up, and it says 3-3, and I'm thinking, no, tell me that's a disallowed goal. Surely Switzerland haven't equalised, and then they do, because my stream is like a minute behind. As Sissoko brought down there. Sissoko, lol. Who's hardly featured for Tottenham, and he's definitely not been one of their better players, you have to say. There's Varane. Bit out on his feet. Yeah, just this is not how I'd like to do my live streams still. I want to be sort of concentrated and talking like I was professional if I ever get to that stage. But just this game has been so much fun just watching it. Like when France went 1-1, then 2-1, I thought, that's it. France have just done their usual thing. Maybe there's a twist in the tail, but surely they just don't let that happen. Pogba scored the long range and I thought, get out. France, this is why France wins every tournament. Could win the next tournament. It feels like they could win every tournament for the next 50 years this way because they just keep producing talent. Deschamps can stay in there until he's really old and it will just keep working. That's not really how football works, obviously. There's so much more to it than that. But people saying, like with Santos, yeah, Santos has to go. Or Gareth Southgate has to go. But let's just get an attacking coach and then they'll win trophies. Like, it's that simple. No, it's not. Anyway, the FAs don't really have a lot of money. That's why they can't afford a better manager than Southgate, for example. And why they would prefer to renew him. That's another story, though. It's not something I would actually necessarily bring up in the live stream for England-Germany. Oh, what is he doing? He didn't intercept the Swiss ball. Xhaka now. Xhaka's not even feeling rushed here. Ruben Vargas. And please, guys, just play like this for the next 4 minutes. And then it's over. Then we get penalties. And then the real fun can begin. Just like, wow, this is... Like some of the shots, like when Pogba scored that goal, like no, like I couldn't even, like I don't shout and scream in my commentary that much because, well, I'm living with a family, so with a household, so it's difficult. If I move out, then yeah, like that would be a bit easier, right? But just Switzerland, I can see them winning this, man, as foul on Xhaka by Pogba. They've come to blows a couple of times today. Oh, just please, just give us penalties. Just stop it. Just give us penalties. Like I'm cursing it. Like in like literally 1 minute before the final whistle, France is going to net a winner or something. It's like that FA Cup tie between Norwich and Man United. It was destined for penalties, and then Maguire has to score in the last minute. That was last summer. At least I got their comeuppance and went out in the next round. But oh, so annoying. Oh, so he tried a shot, not a cross, or a through ball, and it goes straight into the French defender, and Vargas has to clear it. So France are going to throw in now. Switzerland have to cover really quickly, and they're already underway. France. Like, I really want a shootout here. 90 seconds. Come on, Rabiot with a very, very harmless ball in the end. And Kimpembe's going. Is Kimpembe going to pull up next? Switzerland have it. And the referee has signalled for a free kick to France. Yeah, he's given a free kick. Mbappe, and it's floated in, and it's not threatening. But France keep up the pressure. Pogba, Kimpembe. I see people like, Sommer just saving that. Oh, from Giroud, man. Like people see Pogba's like long range boot, and on Instagram the top comments, get Pogba out of Manchester. Like what? Like, okay, we get that United struggle, but like if he goes to Juventus, he'll be doing that week in week out. No, of course he won't. Uh, the French national team allows Pogba to play in a way which very few club sides will. Like even a team like Real Madrid would struggle to allow him to play with that sort of freedom. People just don't get it. He's a joy to watch. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love seeing Pogba shoot from range. I love Pogba doing all those cool technical things. He is one of my favourite midfielders to watch in all of football. But just like, dude, like, come on. Um, oh man, imagine if Xhaka like goes top bins with this free kick to win it and send Switzerland through. Granit Xhaka to save Switzerland, put them through. Oh my gosh, of course, I mentioned it in another commentary, in another live stream, how he scored that screamer against Chelsea. Yeah, Xhaka's going to take it. Xhaka will take it. And it's well over the bar. Come on, tell us how many minutes, because the clock is just showing the amount of time we've gone over the 30. 18 seconds, 19 seconds. That's it! Oh, we've got penalties! Yes! Our first penalty shootout of the tournament. And it's gone to a break. Yep. Oh, guys, like, yes, we got a penalty shootout. We could have had one earlier today. If Austria had gone an equaliser, probably improbably, we would have gone a shootout in that game. Finally, a shootout for Euro 2020. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm like, this is me talking with like very low energy. I'm tired. I've done a 2.5 hour live stream because I wanted to cover a whole game, even if it went to extra time. I wasn't planning to do another live stream. Like I've never really done this amount of live streaming before. I didn't expect it to be so taxing on me. I wasn't when I said I would try and do all the knockout games. It's like it's too much. But I will cover the England-Germany game. I'm anxious. I want England to succeed. Of course, if Germany win, yeah, no, that's cool, fine. Um, England's attack is much worse, but our defence is arguably way better. Germany conceded 2 against Hungary, and against France they conceded an own goal, conceded 2 to Portugal. At least one of the goals against Portugal was very avoidable as well. So then you've got, and I won't cover Sweden and Ukraine because I won't have the energy. I really wanted to. It could be funny because I wanted to do a live stream to cover Ukraine because I like a lot of Ukrainian players, as I mentioned in my preview video, predictions video for this tournament. I like Shevchenko. Not happening. Just yeah. Sweden should handle that one pretty easily, I'd say. Arguably, with the exception, all 6 knockout games. So no, out of the knockout games so far, the only one that has completely gone against type, completely gone against expectations, is Netherlands, Czech Republic. I would have expected Spain to win. I would have expected Italy to win. Portugal, Belgium is more 50-50, but I think we mostly expected Belgium to win that. Denmark beat Wales. Bravo, Czech Republic. It does bode well that if Croatia can hold Spain to extra time and Czech Republic can beat the Netherlands, that means England's Group D is strong, and therefore England, well, yeah, and then England's the only one who disgraces themselves. But if we're really genuinely that solid defensively, at least in terms of actually keeping goals out, we should be fine. Penalty shootout is coming right up. It's just, just waited for the gap before they step up now. I'm sure Pogba and Giroud and Mbappe will take them. I can imagine Mbappe missing his because he's just so, he's obviously completely burnt out. Not exhausted, but just he's had knocks and everything. Obviously, Xhaka will hopefully want to atone for his miss in Euro 2016, which saw Switzerland knocked out against Poland. It could well be that some would argue that when he missed that penalty, his career started to go downhill, goes to Arsenal, doesn't fit the Premier League like he would in another league, like, say, Italy. There's Pogba. Yeah, I'm sure Pogba will try. He's going to try the really, really gentle tippy-toe run-up. Or maybe Mbappe won't even take a pen because he's just tired. Sommer and Lloris are both good shot stoppers as well, so that's fine. Man, imagine if this sent, France's plot armor should see them through the shootout, but that I think France will win. But it's this, just the chance. This is if this is a moment for a great international side to come unstuck, this might be it, And the feeling that does that mean that if they draw against Switzerland, who were comfortably beaten by Italy, does that mean if France go through and then go on to face Italy, then then it's a pretty rubbish, then it's a really bad, they really struggle against Italy. And then of course you have to factor in the fact that they have to face Spain, although Italy have to face Belgium, but Belgium don't have De Bruyne and Hazard. Okay, enough's enough. I kind of wanted to do the live stream because I was anticipating penalties, and I wanted to live stream a penalty shootout, and I'm worried I won't get the chance. So here we go. Switzerland have won the coin toss. They're going to go first. Lloris first to face a penalty taker of sorts, and it's going to be Gavranovic, I think, who Lloris, yep. Ricardo Rodriguez won't be taking a penalty again. He's been substituted. Gavranovic to get us underway here. Just a referee, the Argentine referee, instructing Lloris not to, don't get too excited, don't step off your line, don't play too many antics to throw the penalty taker off. Here we go. I think Gavranovic is ready. He does look cool, but I can see him being a little nervous. No, he's going for it. Right into the roof of the net, and Switzerland get us underway, 1-0. Switzerland lead. And Lloris trying antics on the line indeed to throw Gavranovic off. Wasn't going to fool him. Pogba will be the first to take a penalty for France. This is France's first penalty shootout, I believe, internationally since that World Cup final in Berlin. Zidane probably would have taken a penalty, but he preferred to headbutt someone instead. And France went on to lose that shootout with Trezeguet hitting the bar. Maybe we're going to experience another incident like that. It's Paul Pogba to commence the shootout, and we're going to see that trademark run-up, aren't we? Probably on the grandest stage of all now. He's done it in shootouts before at youth level, hasn't he, for France, Pogba? It's a much more concentrated run-up, and it's right into the top corner. Rocket from Pogba. So they're all square. Paul Pogba fires oh wow, it's so top bins that it even hits the camera. So next up we've got who is it now? We've got Cher, who scored in that shootout against Poland 5 years ago. He scored penalties for Newcastle and Basel, I believe, in the past, so he's normally pretty used to stepping up from the spot when required. And Share sends Lloris the wrong way. Switzerland go in front. Pretty much down to having taken one penalty more. I think it is going to be Giroud next, actually. Now, Giroud scores penalties. Like, I think he's missed the odd penalty, but I think it's even since he hasn't missed like a penalty in the last 6 or 7 years or something, and that includes shootouts. Giroud with that left foot. Come on. Giroud will score. Giroud's going to score this. Yep. Too easy. Giroud never misses pens. I know there's probably even better elements to his game than taking penalties, but he just doesn't miss, that handsome man. Yeah, I'm part of that sort of army. Look at that tribal tattoo on his arm. He's so fashionable. Oh man, if he goes to Milan, they're going to have a good time with him. Probably a frustrating one too, but it all depends. It's Kanji who's going to take the third penalty for Switzerland. I think he actually did take a penalty for Switzerland in that Nations League shootout against England, which England won. The live stream freezes briefly, but it obviously suggests it's going to... if the live stream crashes during the shootout, I don't know what I will do. I'll have to, look at sofa score. Akanji. Oh, really? Oh, he'd, checked his run a little bit of a shimmy, and Lloris can't do anything. 3-2 so far in the shootout. Oh, it's actually driven into the corner. There really isn't much Lloris could do, even if he judged that correctly. Really calmly taken penalty from Manuel Akanji. Marcus Thuram. Now, his dad didn't take a lot of penalties, but Marcus Thuram is... I think he has taken a few penalties for Mönchengladbach. If not for his old club in France, which I think he got relegated with and then moved to Mönchengladbach. So, Thuram. Oh, it was a very nervy run-up, but he just planted it. So France still all square in the shootout. Benzema would love to be taking a penalty, I'm sure. Words of encouragement and a bit of an embrace from Thuram for Lloris as he faces Ruben Vargas. A very young man. I've liked the look of Vargas. I haven't seen a lot of him as a footballer. I don't know a lot about how he plays, but he looks solid. I hope he scores just for the sake of his confidence as a young player. Do his country proud. Vargas gets it in the net. 4-3. And actually Lloris clawed a hand to it and still couldn't stop it. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, his arm was stretching back just enough so that he couldn't keep the ball in his palm. So fourth for France is going to be it's going to be Kimpembe, actually. Mbappe not taking a penalty so far. Kimpembe left-footed. I don't remember. I remember the PSG to the penalty shootouts against Montpellier in the Coupe de France. And I saw the shootout and I can't remember if Kimpembe took a penalty. Something tells me he'll be fine. But then he might be the kind of guy who misses too. Here he comes. Nope. Fired right past Sommer and we're into sudden death. Kimpembe, who of course gave away a penalty that knocked PSG out of the Champions League against a much unfancied Manchester United side. I watched that game live on TV. Fantastic game that was. Man United fans in the bar I was in at uni went crazy. And now the decisive penalty will be taken by Mehmedi, potentially. He does look a little nervous, but if he drills it like the others, he should be fine. He stands completely still before running up. Oh! France have to score. France have to score this one. It's advantage Switzerland's. Match point Switzerland's. Who wears shirt number 99, or is that like a year like 1994 or something on that guy's shirt? It's Mbappe. Oh, Kylian Mbappe. Wow. If this crazy classic Euros match, because it is classic, in the way it's unfolding everything, if Mbappe misses this penalty that gives Switzerland the win, what a finale to this game would be. Like, I don't want to say Mbappe must miss, but like, I don't like rooting for players to fail. Mbappe against Sommer. France are out! France are out! Switzerland advance into the last 8. Or... oh, it's given! No, I thought he'd stepped off his line. Switzerland have advanced to the quarterfinals of Euro 2020. Unbelievable! And Mbappe has missed a decisive penalty. I hope he goes into the new season and that doesn't get to him. France, the reigning world champions, are out. And Switzerland, what a Euros, man. France, we thought would boss it. Even at under 21 level, they looked like they'd be a favourite team to win the competition with even their youth team. Petkovic has put, like, this is Switzerland's first ever win at a major tournament. I keep, like, all these things just coming into my head. And the idea that France can actually be beaten in a tour. Oh, dear me. Let's not blame Mbappe. Let's blame France's lax defence that just allowed Switzerland to walk through them, and that was that. Game over. That was yeah, and there's Digne to console him. It is not Mbappe's fault, man. He was tired, he was nervous. I got the feeling if anyone was going to miss a penalty, it was him. It's probably a reason why he went up 5th and not earlier in the shootout. Sommer, the hero. Look at that. What a game. Switzerland win 5-4 on penalties against the French. Now we're going to have a different winner. It could be Spain, Belgium. England is still very much unlikely, but, you know, the shithousery is possible. We have to beat Germany tomorrow. Yes, I'm English. Please don't mind my bias. Look, I was neutral in my commentary against Croatia, best I could. I'll be neutral in the game tomorrow. Will Deschamps resign? Is this the time for Zizou to take over? This shootout has so many implications. Switzerland into the quarterfinals and they'll face Spain. Good save as well from Sommer as well. Just wasn't far enough in the corner. And there's a shot of the save, and then in the background you've got the French, the Swiss. Did Xhaka? I've already forgotten. Xhaka didn't even take a penalty, did he? He didn't even feel like taking one, right? No, he didn't even take a penalty. Well, it's all good. Don't worry. That is hard to believe, because it doesn't feel like France are out of the tournament. It feels like they're still in this, they'll fight. But nah, they're gone. They're finished. It's Switzerland who advance. What a classic game. That is almost every bit as good as the Spain-Croatia game. Had a bit more mannered sense of chaos. This might actually be my favourite game. It's a shame I wasn't live streaming the whole thing. I just wanted to chill and chat to a friend and everything. Lol. Yeah, just insane. This is the sort of thing that happens in FM, like when I run FM, and I don't even play it. I just sim it as an unemployed person just to see what happens. I don't like the idea of Real Madrid having a super OP midfield and winning 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Or it was going to be 4, but I quit the save because I was just fed up with Real's dominance. Because I was looking at how things would go in Europe. Barcelona won a hat-trick of Champions Leagues. England won the World Cup, so I guess that's something. But And Spain won the 2026 World Cup. Like, wow. What a Gagashaka punches and smears the lens. Okay, yeah. Just remarkable. Just when the holders and the favourites are gone, and Group F teams have looked kind of suspect so far. That is so encouraging. Can England do it? Uh, I'm really keeping my expectations low. Most people on the internet, I don't know. I might just be because everyone hates the English lol that Germany's going to win. I guess because Germany have scored goals but we haven't conceded one. So who knows at this point? Roll on tomorrow, 5 o'clock at Wembley, and then the game between the Swedes and the Ukraine should probably be pretty good too. It's so nice to see the Swiss are celebrating like they don't care if they don't get any further. This is an accomplishment. This is astonishing. Okay, yeah. Um, I want to run through this tournament, but yeah, just the celebrations, the disappointment, it tells you everything. Just France. France attacked. France were lethargic. Then they turned up. Then they switched off again. If they deserve to go through narrowly. If the exit is also deserved. Credit to Switzerland. And massive congratulations to the Swiss. I thought if they got to the last 16, they'd be knocked out against whomever it is. The fact that they've progressed beyond that and have won the game, just the scenes. And the fact that Mbappe misses the decisive pen. Not that that's really that's just how it happened. That's not Mbappe is so shitty at penalties. No, Mbappe, I rate him as a penalty taker. Neymar's the better penalty taker at PSG, but yeah, come on, you can't deny his penalty taking ability. Okay, that was just a bit of fun. Uh, I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow if you want to see the England's Germany live stream. I'll probably start about 10 to 5, that sort of thing. So this was just a bit of fun. I will, and then I'll cover the at least 2 quarterfinals and then both semi-finals and the final on the 11th. It's going to be excellent. I will see you all very soon. Goodbye, guys. It's good.